Hello.
Welcome.
Hello, gamers. Oh man. Welcome to the stream. We are on the level gaming. I am Hercules Ham, aka Chuck, and I'm here with
Desmond Mochi.
Miracle Worker.
All right.
What's up?
What's going on, everybody? We're gonna start off with the news. Des, what you got for me?
Well, we all know that BlizzCon and the first Nintendo Direct after I think it was like 500 and some days, finally came out. We got a couple fan favorites. We got what's her name, Pyra on Smash. She's gonna be the next Smash character. We got a new Mario Golf.
Super Rush.
Mario Golf.
Yeah. Big announcement. We got Splatoon 3 for all the Splatoon fanboys.
Heck yeah, let's go, 6-year-olds. We're gonna get it.
Actually, no, Splatoon is actually pretty fun. I'm not gonna lie to you.
It is pretty fun. I've played it a few times with cousins here and there. It's not terrible.
I've only played the Splatoon character on Smash, that's it.
Let's see. We also got Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD remake. Because that sad introduction with them telling us that Breath of the Wild 2 wasn't going to come out. Not this year, anyway.
It's a big show.
We got what was it called? Project Triangle, even though it should have been just Octopath 2, but whatever.
Project Triangle, man. That game to me looks dope. Sorry, keep it going.
No, it does look dope, but I just feel like it should have just been an Octopath 2.
I mean, it's on the Octopath engine, so I could see what you're saying, but I don't know. It should have just been another Fire Emblem game, but I feel like with this one, they're really trying to tone it down with like the stupidity of how it works with Fire Emblem, because spearmen are good against horses, but everybody that plays that game is like, oh, well, I like this character, so I want to use this character. So I think that's what Project Triangle strategy is trying to avoid. You have the fire, ice, and grass type thing. So, fire, water, grass, whatever. So that's what they're going with. I thought that was my hype game for Nintendo.
No, that for the way they did it, I think it was really good. Hades is finally coming onto the Switch as well. Pretty hyped about that one. And from what it looks like, there's also going to be a new Star Wars game for the Switch, which is called Star Wars Hunters. I don't know if that's the official name for it or not, but from what I'm reading, it's a squad-based multiplayer game.
Did you hear that they're coming out with a Demon Slayer game as well?
Yeah, actually.
I don't personally, I don't think it's gonna be good. And I say that only because every anime game related, just look at Naruto, Ninja Storm,
Storm they make them forefather.
They make them fighting games though. Fighting games are cool to a point, but people want to be immersed in these, fictional anime worlds, and we're really not in fighting games, which I think sucks.
Yeah. I mean, I guess, as always, to each their own and whatnot.
Yeah.
Let's see what else. And more not so exciting news. We got Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity's new DLC coming out as well.
Now, how is that, Coco? How is that not exciting? Because I love Hyrule Warriors. That's my game.
I'm not a big fan of Dynasty Warrior type games. Only because it's for me it's a sleeper game. I could just lay down, press triangle, Square X, whatever people play on, and just kill 100 guys. If I wanted to do that, I could play something else.
See,
But
you can't jump into the game and choose easy mode, man. You got to go with like normal or hard. Because that's what makes the game fun for me. I absolutely loved it though.
So do you just like hop in and you're like, ooh, let's try out hard?
No, because with my experience with these types of games, dating all the way back to like Dynasty Warriors 4 on the PlayStation 2, they are, like Dev said, very, very easy to play and to master. So whenever I get a Hyrule or a Dynasty Warriors type game, I'm like, okay, normal, hard, and then you can always change the difficulty too. So I don't know. I loved the game. They did really good with the game because now you can like upgrade your gear, eat stuff, and they really center it around the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. So I absolutely love the game, and I'm excited for the DLC. What about you? Didn't even mention No More Heroes, man. Where's this?
I that was coming out. That was coming out.
I was.
Hey, it be like that, But no, No More Heroes is coming out pretty soon. I forgot the actual date for it, but it is coming out. I'm pretty excited because for a Switch game, exactly. His expression.
August 27th, man. I'm excited. I love No More Heroes as well.
Let's see. We also got, for all those people still playing Animal Crossing, we still got, starting March 1st, is the Mario event that's happening. Let's see.
I might have to bring up my Switch.
Listen. That's what I said when I seen the trailer, because they have the warp pipe that lets you go from different points of the map, and I'm like,
yeah.
Why couldn't they implement that sooner, man? I hated that. Like, I would get out of my house and I'm like, damn, I gotta walk around across my entire island just to talk to people and go to the store, and I'm like, oh.
That's why you have to play it until you can like tailor the map and do the landscaping, and then you make like pretty much 4 paths that pretty much go to each sector and just run along the path. What I did.
I mean, that's not bad.
Yeah, my time is precious. I gotta get on other games and play.
Let's see what else we got. We got something I don't want to say I'm like overly excited to play, but I am, I'm willing to play, which is Miitopia. I actually want to get my hands on that just to play it and see how it is, and then be disappointed probably at the end results. But we'll see what happens.
You play it and you tell me how it is, man.
All right, and let's see. And on the BlizzCon's terms, we have I don't know how disappointing this is, but Diablo 4 not going to be released this year, they said.
Yeah.
And for people still playing Overwatch, Overwatch 2, which is basically Overwatch DLC, is not going to be probably coming out this year either.
Yeah.
But Diablo. Wait, that's it. I said 4. But Diablo 2 is definitely is getting remade for this. It's going to be releasing this year. It's official. And then World of Warcraft is also coming out with their DLC called Chains of Domination.
Chains.
I'm sorry. I can't. After I want to basically play on the moon in Final Fantasy 14. I don't care about World of Warcraft, in my opinion.
I agree. It. I don't know. World of Warcraft nowadays, it just doesn't do it for me anymore. But Diablo 2 Resurrected, that's going to be really, really fun to play. Did they say when it was going to come out or anything like that? It says it's coming out this year for PC and console, but they didn't give us an exact date.
What?
Sad face.
Change the domination sounds. I don't know how. Tactical dirtbag with the commentary on the side.
Let's see. No, you can't ride. You can't ride a bike in Animal Crossing. And thank you. I am a Destiny god because I play Destiny every single day of my life. I'm just saying. I hate my life for it.
All right, moving on. Moving on in the news. Moving on in the news, we got Valve, aka Steam, is getting dragged into Apple and Epic's legal fight over Fortnite. And from what I'm reading right here, it's pretty much just, hey, for playing video games and having in-game purchases, a majority of Apple is basically like, we want to have some of that money. So that's why they're upset at Epic Games and Valve and all that stuff. Because whenever it comes to the Apple phones or tablets, you have to pay. But for Epic Games, they make you go to their store and pay. So Apple's getting their panties in a bunch and is getting upset because they want to make money off of these games.
Yeah.
They're like,
Well, I
nah,
mean,
you got to go to my store to get everything.
yeah. I mean, it kind of reminds me of how Xbox was kind of treating like Minecraft coming over to Sony. Being able to play it on PlayStation. Like for the longest time, they were like, "Oh, we're not going to make money on that," and Sony was like, "Well, I want to make money off of that," and it just caused stupid problems. But I think Apple is correct in wanting to make money off of it, but I figured they would have had that already hashed out. It's kind of been years since it's been released on Apple.
Listen, in my personal opinion, I feel like Valve shouldn't get involved in that, just because of the fact that they can't make what's the word? They can't make a game on a constant time frame. You know what I mean? How long did it take? But
That is true. But I don't know, man. For me, it's like playing free games is playing free games. If people want to put ads in it and you want to pay to get rid of the ads, or even if you play a game like Bloons Tower Defense 6, right? That's on Steam, that's on your phone, and when you go to buy anything like at the Monkey Exchange, I think is what it's called.
Yeah.
For Steam, it will just be like, cool, you can purchase it through Steam. Apple will say, cool, do your little side click thing or put in your password, and we'll get you on your way. I don't know. I think Apple's such a big, humongous corporation that honestly, they shouldn't really even butt into a lot of these gaming companies, especially like, I wouldn't say the smaller gaming companies, because they need to make their money. Apple shouldn't butt into the smaller gaming companies. That's what I was trying to say. My bad. With the bigger gaming companies, I mean, maybe Apple should definitely be there, but I don't know, man. It's kind of, I don't know. They're also arguing too. Sorry, I don't know if anybody else wants to say anything, but they're also arguing too that Apple is saying, we have your guys' credit cards, blah blah blah. We are good at protecting your private data, while Samsung and Google are not.
Which is true.
I mean,
I don't know. I mean,
listen.
I've never had a Samsung, so I can't. I mean, I have a Microsoft Surface tablet, and that runs off of Windows. So I can't really say anything about Samsung or Google and their protecting private data and all that stuff.
I mean, like I said, when it comes to that stuff, it's all personal opinion of what they think is more secure and whatnot. Apple, we all know, had their little ups and downs with security issues and security briefs and whatnot. But I honestly feel like, I don't know, when it comes to that situation, like how you said, Fortnite is it's still a free to play game. You don't have to go in and buy the skins or whatever. You can just play the game off that.
For sure.
So I don't know. I just feel like a whole lot of this, Apple's just really being greedy, like always. But it's I don't know. It's more like it's more like a monopoly.
Facts. Hey, going back to what Shiny said, just got a PS5. Congrats. Any recommendations on games to try? Personally, I would say get Valhalla for Assassin's Creed. It is amazing. You're definitely going to spend, 40 plus hours on it, depending on if you like doing all the, small stuff to potentially 100% the game. But overall, fighting in that game's fun. There's a lot of, what is it? Nordic lore that you find throughout the game, especially with Odin, Thor, Loki, and I really liked it personally. Other than that, I mean, Cold War's good. It runs great. If you like sports games, 2K21 runs great, especially for like the online multiplayer with the new city. It's fun. It's tedious. It's tedious. Don't get me wrong, but
I would not recommend 2K21.
but it's better than the old one. Persona 5
5, yeah.
is awful.
If you
is
have
awful.
PlayStation Plus, you can pick up Persona 5 for free. Just saying.
Yeah, that's the base version.
And PlayStation.
That's what I'm playing.
PlayStation
What?
Plus. Yeah, I'm playing the base version too.
It's either way.
But
Demon Souls.
There's honestly a lot of good games. Doesn't really matter what you play. You could even play the new Spider-Man.
Miles Morales is pretty fun.
Miles Morales is fun.
From what I've heard, that's really good. But I mean, pretty much everything PS4 runs way better, I think, on the PS5. So definitely, check it out.
Don't knock your old games too, because I have Ghost of Tsushima on my PlayStation 5 inside the SSD, and let me tell you, you don't need to worry about your performance, and you don't need to worry about gameplay, because it's 60 frames per second no matter what you do, where you go, what you blow up. It is beautiful. So don't knock your old PlayStation 4 games if you want to download them on the SSD for your PlayStation 5. Just saying. But Demon Souls is one of my recommendations. I thought that game was truly beautiful, very low or little to no load time, 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
But should we start getting into our topics for today, gentlemen?
Hold on, I got one more thing.
Go for it.
Just one more thing. For everyone who's a fighting game fan, it's been extended till the 23rd, I believe. But Guilty Gear Rise, the demo is out right now, and for me personally, me and my boy Kaz actually he showed me some gameplay of it, and it looks like one of the best fighting games to be coming out, and like recently, And I feel like personally for me, a lot of those games need to be revolutionizing themselves to push forward and upgrade themselves, something like that. I don't know. I'm lost for words, but you know what I mean. But yeah, now let's go ahead with the topics.
All right, so our first topic of today, does video game violence result in youth violence? Oh, man, he wants to start us off.
Hey, go ahead, bud.
Oh, you want me to start us off? All right, let me tell you, man. I remember playing Gran Turismo Vice City back in the day.
Gran Turismo Vice City?
Oh, my word. Excuse me. Grand Theft Auto Vice City.
Oh, he's not a real fan. He's Googling it.
Yeah, it was Grand Theft Auto Vice City. I remember playing that game when I was like 5 or 6. And yeah, no, I would literally just run around and beat up hookers and get all the stars that I could to kill as many cops as I could. And I mean, I turned out in the military, but oh my goodness, I feel like I turned out fine. And even back in the day, not to get super off topic or anything like that, but back in the day, you literally had Looney Tunes, you literally had Popeye the Sailor. Cartoons, and all they would do is just beat the crap out of each other and shoot each other, and all this.
Look at
crazy.
Tom and Jerry.
Tom and Jerry. The Road Runner.
Yeah, Wile E. Coyote, all this stuff.
Yeah,
they would literally prank each other and put down traps and all this stuff, and
trying to kill each other.
Exactly.
They're like, oh, that's fine, but video games, we draw the line.
Well, we can all thank Mortal Kombat for that. Speaking of which, everyone should look at the new trailer. But hey,
oh yeah, Mortal Kombat trailer is good.
But no, I personally feel like it. It doesn't really. I don't know, because it's one of those topics where it's like if you say the wrong thing, people get upset either way. But what is it? So no, I honestly don't think it really contributes. It's more like for me personally, I feel like it's more of a parental control type thing that needs to be implemented in that.
Nah.
If you don't want your kids, you know, I guess showcasing some sort of violence or whatever, and just take that game away. Don't allow them to buy those games. But at the same time, you also have to realize that they may not be getting it from video games, but they're like Herc said, they're also getting it from another source of media. You know what I mean? Or no matter what, I just feel like no, I don't really think it doesn't contribute to youth violence. It's just
Thinking that
something. I just don't think it does. It's like I don't know. It's just one of those topics that's like controversial, really.
Yeah,
Nah, for sure.
especially nowadays with the sensitive people going anywhere. Like tactical dirtbag is saying in the chat right now, would you spank your kid? I was raised literally on the back of my father's belt. If I did anything wrong, no, it would literally just be, hey, get over here. We're gonna have a talk about this, and you're getting a spanking, and yeah. But it turned out that hey, I'm a guy that's respectful towards my elders, respectful towards a lot of people around me, and the only way that you don't get my respect is if you disrespect me. Honestly, all right.
Yeah.
So Trip is saying cartoons have more violence than video games. I don't know. There would. Thank you, Trip. There's some games I remember playing Manhunt 1 and Manhunt 2 also when I was younger. So, those were some of the video games back in the day that were extremely gore and graphic. And there's my dad right there. Hi, Dad. And like I said, I turned out fine. I wouldn't say video or cartoons have more video games. My issue was that spanking turned me.
No.
Friendly family
Listen.
channel, family friendly.
Listen, I'm gonna say this. I think that one, it starts with the parents.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
legitly, Devs, I know you have kids, and
Kids.
Yeah. kid,
There we go.
one probably on the way. Who knows?
No.
I'm trying to jinx some boys,
No.
but no, I think it starts with the parents. Like your parent needs to get out in front of that. Video games, yes, can give you ideas behind how violent things can occur. You could shoot somebody, or you can throw fire on somebody, things like that. Even playing bully, throwing fireworks at people, or just beating them up, giving them wedgies, stuff like that. Like, it can show you violent natures, but it doesn't mean you're gonna go out there and you're just gonna start doing it. And I think it's so stupid. I really think it's so stupid for parents to be like, oh, this game's so violent, and then it's like, okay, but you're gonna go let your kid watch a rated R movie where there's sex, violence, all of this just added gore, and it's like, oh, but the video game's where I draw the line.
Yeah, because the problem is that a lot of people, even in today's society, video games is used as a scapegoat for a lot of the problems that our youth has. And
I'm gonna be honest. Even going off of that, bro, if somebody's getting bullied at school and they want to turn to video games and just go on a GTA lobby and just go murk some people, hey, I rather you do that on game than in real life. Like, and I mean, that's just me. I rather you go take out your anger issues or your problems in life on a video game.
Miracle Toxic.
Dang.
Yeah, now we know Miracle's background. This is what he did in high school.
No, all I do is
he was bullied.
Nah, I play first-person shooters and I teabag. That's the way I release
tag bag, baby.
Tag, bro. Bro, that's how I release it. I just, I want them to know I'm better than them, so I tag and bag and keep it pushing. But I think it starts with the parents.
Yeah, absolutely.
No, it definitely does. It is sickening seeing that, like just the government, whatnot. This guy.
Let me tell you, man.
Right.
But no, it's just sickening that like everybody just like what was one of the first major incidents that that people started looking at video games as violence? It was
What
the
the?
whole thing with Columbine.
Yeah.
The whole thing with that, people wanted to bring that up because they were using Doom as Doom mod as like, oh, we're gonna fit the school into that and just like that. You know what I mean? But I just feel like
Yes, Bugatti.
I just feel like stuff like that shouldn't, just because they used it, that's just a resource. Anybody, like, if they really wanted to, they could have just drawn a map or something like that, which basically that's what they did. They drew a map of the school. But, you can't just use those one incidents uh, as the scapegoat of to why, our youth is, I guess, as bad as what they are. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
No,
And
yeah, I hear
that's
you
just my
because
thoughts on it.
what was it? It was like 2017, 2018, something like that. There was an incident involving Madden in a tournament down in Florida, and one
Oh
of the
yeah.
guys lost, and he was playing the Baltimore Ravens or whatever, and
Hmm.
he came back and was like, "Ha ha ha, my time has come." And yeah, but anyways, got anything else to add, gentlemen, before we move on?
No, I'm good.
I like that comment. Thank you, Welkin. Hey, I appreciate
All right, next topic.
it.
How do we feel about free games that implement a pay to win system? Let me give y'all an example before we jump in it. So we all know Valorant, we all know Apex Legends. Those are the two ones that I want to talk on before we jump in it. So you start up Apex Legends. I haven't played Apex Legends in years. Like probably when it first released, that's when I honestly played it. Same thing with Valorant. So you jump into these games and you want to play, but a majority of the characters are locked. The only way to get them is to really play, grind it out, get it out there. So that way you can, use the in-game currency to unlock it. Or you can just go straight to the store, purchase whatever currency that they have for the in-game loot,
Yeah.
and then boom, you have every single character unlocked. For me, playing Valorant, I've been playing Valorant for a while now, and I still haven't unlocked all the characters. And I want to because a majority of those characters have better abilities that the, characters that you start with don't have that are a lot better. Same
Yeah.
thing goes for Apex Legends. Obviously you start with Lifeline, and
Mm,
Lifeline is the S tier character in my opinion, and I know a lot of people play Lifeline because she is really really good. But let's open it up. What do y'all think about it?
So one, I'll hit on Valorant a little bit because I don't play Valorant that much.
You uncultured swine.
And I mean, I've tried it out. I've played a few games, and I can see where you're probably coming from in saying that they have better
Probably.
abilities, but I just wanted to hit on that. Like, I'm not taking away what you're saying, like, but I think it comes down to skill. And the reason I say that is because you can go over to Apex. Lifeline is S tier depending on if you know how to use Lifeline. There's people
The same with every
that
game. If you don't know
well,
how to
yeah,
use the
but
weapon, if you don't know how to use the character,
no,
you're gonna suck.
absolutely. But there's players in Apex that I find useless. Like I literally hate if I'm in lobbies with that player. I already know I'm gonna do bad because that player just sucks. Like Bangalore, she shoots smoke. And then she has her like rolling bomb, and it's not terrible, but it just doesn't help in the kind of gameplay that I play. Like I'll either use Caustic to play like more defense, or I'll play Octane to like push everybody. And like those, in my opinion, are like SS tier players. Like because anybody can pick them up and do decent with them. But then you get like Mirage, and Mirage is so hard to play. Like trying to fake people out. Yeah, you can fake people out easily, but knowing when to use your ultimate and go invisible, like to me, that stuff's really hard because you have to put in those hours to play as him. But then it also comes down just to weapons. What are you running? Are you going to run a shitty loadout? Or are you going to run guns you're confident with? And then there's even, picking up shields or the new character they just came out with, Fuse. So going back to like old Apex where you could like pick up 2 grenades and it would be slotted as in like one slot. Fuse
Yeah.
does that now because they took that away for a few seasons. So basically, he doubles all of his grenades, and he can launch his grenades like twice as far. And Fuse is good if you're like a grenade player, but I think each has their own meta. Like even Wraith for a while, she was legit the meta. If you wanted to cheat your way into Predator, you would literally just have to go do her glitch. Yes, I do love hearing myself talk. Thank you, Shiny. Appreciate it. But I mean, for as much as they're pay to win, I don't think they are, because Apex allows you to unlock every character for free eventually. Pretty much just have to play a few days a week, and then you earn enough in-game currency to where you can just buy them. But personally, I buy who I want to play, who I want to experience. But that's how I feel about pay to win.
I mean, I agree with you, because it's the same thing with Valorant. There was a huge learning curve for me. So I came back playing 2015, 2016 CSGO. So when they announced Valorant, I was like, okay, this might be interesting. I started playing it. I didn't really like it as much, because I was like, damn, this is legit Overwatch mixed with CSGO. You have your characters with their special abilities.
Yeah.
You got to learn how to use those abilities. And there's not just like 1 to 4 or 5 characters. There's like 8 or 9 characters that you really have to, learn to use. And I'm still to this day learning how to use a majority of those characters.
And then you have to learn how to defend against other characters.
Exactly. And that's why I love the game, because it's super challenging and I absolutely love it. But having to just jump in and be like, okay, well, I really want to unlock this character because I want to, know how they play. Obviously, we have the internet, so I can see how they play, but I want to play it because I'm like, am I going to be good with this character, or am I going to be bad with this character, type of thing.
Yeah.
So, all right, yeah, sorry about that, Devs. Go for it.
No, I was just agreeing with you.
You got nothing else to add, man? Come on.
No, I got a little something to add, but no.
Let's hear it.
When it comes to, I don't know, because when it comes to free to play games, I feel like the way it should be implemented, it shouldn't be a pay to win system. But at the same time, you are playing the game for free. If you want to skip a few levels, and you want to put your own money to gain those levels and whatnot, hey, go for it. No one's forcing you. In my opinion, no one's forcing you to put that money in. You know what I mean? Another thing is, let's see. We also got, I don't know, because it's weird, because I'm okay with stuff like that, with you put money in to unlock stuff and for a free to play game. But at the same time, Madden 2K really bad about it. See, but the
They
thing
really
is about,
are. That's
yeah,
true.
but the thing about Madden 2K is that you still have to pay for it.
Yeah,
But
but I mean, even in the sense of like you're just picking up the game to play. Like, just look at Modern Warfare before Warzone was quote unquote free.
yeah,
People are buying Warzone and then they're getting those skins. And we saw it last season with the Rose skin. Now that's the meta where it's pitch black pretty much. Well, it's not pitch black, but it's so dark that if you're hiding in a little corner, pretty much nobody's seeing you, and people are calling that play to win. But even I definitely agree. You're just picking up a Madden 2K or FIFA game, and then it's like, oh, I just want to grind this out, have fun playing it, and then you get into some competitive on like Ultimate Team, and you're like, how do they already have like 599 players? Like, that's ridiculous.
yeah. But see,
Um,
the thing about that is that, and that's my point. It's like when it comes to games, telling you like, hey, you can put money into the game. You can put money into the game and buy these packs rather than you grind it out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can do
Well,
either option.
and there are some packs, especially in like Madden. Um, Madden has it to where some packs you actually need to buy it, and yeah, you can get some of those reward points are like VC, quote unquote, whatever the Madden term is.
Virtual
But
currency.
yeah, the
Yeah, it's just
virtual
virtual
you
coins,
can.
yeah.
Well, I don't know what it's called in Madden. Is it still VC? I don't know. I don't
I
play
think
Madden
it's
that
like
much.
green dollar or something. I
Yeah,
don't
Yeah.
know.
something like that. But you can like get that stuff from just playing the game, but that it's so much of a grind to where it's not even worth it. Versus like
Yeah.
2K where you just get the VC over time and that's how you purchase it.
Yeah.
So I mean, 2K is pretty good about it because it's like I think once you start, your player can only go up to like an 85. But if you continue to play games and progress through the season, or play games and progress through the city, your player will eventually be able to be upgradable to a 95 and then
Mm.
a 99. After that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
because you can't. Because I think that was the problem with 2K. Because before, I want to say 2K16 or 17, they let you pay all the way up to 99. They
Yeah.
just let you do that. They let you, they let you buy all the badges and whatnot, customize it how you want, whatever. Cool.
For
But
sure.
um, but I feel like let's see, when it comes to, like how you said, when it comes to the newer 2K and whatnot, I'm really glad that they put a cap on it. Like, yeah, you can only go up to 85.
yeah.
That's whatever. Now you literally have to grind for
Yeah.
the rest of it.
But I mean,
Um,
even to that extent, I remember earlier this year they had a glitch in 2K where, like, for the WNBA,
mhm.
it was this. So nobody really plays the WNBA. My career. So that's where the glitch came from. But people would just go into games, foul out, and they're getting 100 VC.
See, but that's a
Not,
that's
not even
different.
including all of their points and extra. And
Listen, that. See, that's a different circumstance. There's glitches, and then there's you paying for that. You know what I'm saying? You can exploit. I'm not agreeing with the whole exploiting a game, but if it's there, no one's stopping you unless
he sounds like he's the one in Skyrim that would go to the
Oh,
invisible chest.
Hell yeah,
I
dude! I
believe
would
it or
do that
not. Hold
too.
on, hold on. Believe it or not, I have never been to the invisible chest.
That's probably
You're
because he
missing out,
couldn't
man. You're
find it. He
missing out.
couldn't find it.
No, I know where it's at, but I just never did it. But no, it's more of let's see, for me, but still, yeah. See, okay, I like that Bugatti 375. Mobile games are great when it comes to that, anyway. Because I had this one game, I forgot what it was called. It was like it was a zombie game called
Oh,
State of
the
Survival.
state of survival.
The
Yeah,
game, so they make it.
the game's decent.
Yeah, the game's decent. The thing is that after a while, you see it, like you said in your comment, it stales out. You know what I mean? It does. Um, and when it comes to games like that, Clash of Clans, Clash Royale, all those games,
I mean, even
I've
what Tap Titan Hero, like
I've never played that one.
it's to me it was good, but then it was like, hey, so if you throw in some money, you can get that much better.
Yeah, but
Hell, even Clash of Clans. Clash of Clans is great, but then it's like they sucker you with these like
yeah,
$5 purchases that
They
add
really
up.
do. It's the same thing with like the Simpsons Tap Out. That was my biggest one. I didn't really get into Clash of Clans, but the Simpsons Tap Out is just the same as Clash of Clans. But I want to backtrack real quick to Miracle's comment on the whole Warzone thing. So to get the Black Rose skin, how many COD points did it cost? Like 2,400, something like that.
No,
I'm
like
assuming?
no, so like 12,000 for the battle pass, and then you had to grind all the way up to 100.
12,000. Just so
Or
everybody's out
1,200,
there. Oh,
1,200.
okay,
My bad,
okay.
1,200. 1,200 for the battle pass, and then you had to grind all the way to 100, unless you wanted to buy it. Which, if you wanted just to buy all the way up to tier 100, it probably would cost around 12,000. I mean, I'd have to really, dive into it to find out that
Yeah.
cost, but I think it's
So it
like a
wasn't free or anything like that. Like you needed to get the battle
yeah.
pass to get
So
it.
well, and so that's the thing. Like, uh, I I like how they do battle passes in certain games. So like Warzone and Apex for sure, their battle passes, if you get all the way to level 100, you're gonna have enough in-game currency to buy the next battle pass when it comes out. So in that regard, it's really good. But in the other regard, like, I mean, you're still gonna kind of have to pay out, at least one time to get the battle pass.
Yeah, but the thing is that so I stopped getting the battle pass for COD, but I think
you're
it was
never
one
on.
well,
exactly. There's no reason to play.
But but when I was playing, buying the battle pass for COD in some ways are beneficial. In some ways, because you always have that 10%. What was it? Isn't it like 10% XP boost or whatever?
Yeah.
Like stuff like that is worth it when it comes to buying a battle pass. Now, again, that comes back to what I was saying before. You can buy the battle pass and get everything faster, or just grind it out. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like it's basically what you want to do. You know what I mean? That's my whole issue with. Well, I don't really have an issue with I guess play to win in free games.
Anyways, yeah. I don't know of any blueprints in Call of Duty that would make the game like make or break it, but I definitely know of some skins that you can.
Okay, so even to that extent, there are I don't want to say there's blueprints, but there really are. Like you've played Warzone at least a little bit, right, Hanshu?
Absolutely.
Yeah, so you get those blueprints. Now they've had it to where certain matches you go into have contraband, which give you a free blueprint if you accomplish, that contraband mission in the game. And so if you don't know, I don't know when you stopped playing Warzone, but some guns you have to unlock over time, like the Bruin.
No, the Bruin.
Oh, yeah,
I
know those.
The SPC, there's like a few guns that you have to unlock. So if you're just playing Warzone, it's a lot harder. But some of those blueprints, like I got a blueprint the other day for the Bruin, which the Bruin is so overpowered, it's not even funny. But like I don't have the Bruin unlocked, so I can't like set my own attachments. But I can use that blueprint, which, I don't know how many other people don't have the blueprint versus have the actual gun unlocked. So in that regard, I would say it might be a little overpowered. As far as like blueprints go, because the Bruins are really good. It's definitely one of the best machine guns. Do I buy it? No, I don't buy it. Well, so Cold War's Battle Pass was free for everybody that bought the game. So, I didn't really have to buy that Battle Pass, and now I just have enough points to where I can continuously buy the Battle Passes, but yep, cool. Anyways, back to you, Herc.
All right. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the battle pass system, honestly. I mean, I get it for the only battle pass right now that I think I honestly am like playing right now is probably the Fortnite one, but that's only for my nephew. He really wanted me to well, I'm not gonna lie, guys. Fortnite is kind of growing on me. I really have been dominating. I don't know if Bugatti is here still, but he could definitely tell you that me, my brother-in-law, and my nephew have been owning in Fortnite, and the battle pass is actually pretty decent. Obviously, in Fortnite, you can't really hide that well. You can't like get a skin and be like, "All right, cool, I'm about to fight." Or I'm about to hide somewhere.
Your nephew's growing on you? That's funny.
Yes, my nephew
she called you out.
Ah! Yeah, I love my nephew. He is awesome, and we like to play and dominate. I'll be honest, guys. He is the best bait that there is in Fortnite. He'll go out and be like, "Uncle Charlie, boom! I found this," and I'm like, "Royal, you got to stick with us, bud. We're trying to move as a team." And he goes out, he gets killed, and then we find the guys that killed him, and Yeah, you know,
Sounds like
we
me when
revive
I'm
them
playing. Listen,
when you're
my
playing
boys.
League.
No, not even league. My boys can tell you when it comes to what is it? We play. Well, we haven't played in a while. My boy Ad and Cov. We played Warzone, but Rebirth Island. I tell you, during the time of Rebirth, I just do the most dumbest stuff, bro. Like I am one of the biggest baits that
Hey,
like they will
I'm gonna be
agree with
honest.
you.
We're gonna have to hop on some Rebirth here sooner or later. It's fun.
No, Rebirth. I actually really like Rebirth. Um, but no, let's
I've
see.
never been a scrub.
You actually want me to tell you the worst? Yeah, Devs is agrees for yeah. Hey, I agree with that. But
He
but
probably
no,
grabs the helicopter and just
no,
flies
I
around.
don't. Yeah, no, I don't even grab the helicopter. That was dumb. But no. Guess what the worst battle pass is, or the worst pass would be Destiny's. That's all I'm saying. You don't see
Destiny's they do have the
Destiny
worst
has
battle pass.
one of the worst battle pass.
Like I don't even know why it would literally just be like it'd be like you playing Minecraft and they had a battle pass and it's like, hey, you can have a gold block, you know, every day you cited. Like that's literally how bad Destiny's in. It doesn't give you anything that's worth it.
I feel like
It-
honestly, the battle pass for Destiny is should only be given to people who are new to the game. That's my personal opinion on
I feel like what they
it.
should do with the battle passes is like, say the season's over and you only got through like half of the battle pass. I think that they should allow you to either continue the battle pass or you can go back to it. Like you can switch from battle pass to battle pass. I think that would honestly be fair, and you could get your money's worth out of it.
No, yeah, definitely. Let's see. What?
That's dope. I love it.
What?
I'm at 11 times interrupting people.
Oh, um,
Hmm.
yeah, I know. I don't know. I just feel like in my head, there's so many ways that game passes, battle passes, whatever.
Oh, wrong way.
Oh, wrong way. Wait.
There we go.
You guys doing,
Continue.
you guys doing this right now?
Continue.
Okay.
Sorry.
No. But no, I just feel like there should be. I have so many ideas of how it could be implemented. You know, like if you're ready to pay someone, pay a game. For example, one of the worst ones was fucking uh, uh, Battlefront 2s. That was terrible.
Oh
Uh,
yeah,
That one
no,
was
the
terrible.
pay to win for freaking
That
Battlefield
was
2
pay to
was
win.
that
That
was
was
legit.
literally pay to win.
yeah, well, so like with the crates?
No,
Yeah, yeah,
did you
yeah.
have
So
you played
you would
Battlefront 2 when it came
Yeah,
out?
yeah.
yeah.
That was so bad.
It
See,
was
that's the thing though. Like granted,
I blame loot boxes.
I never put that much money into it, so I guess I wouldn't know. But like even
well,
now, I'm just never getting any guns from
bless
the
you.
crates. It
Thank you.
sucks.
Well, yeah, no. So now they've calmed it down. So it's like you actually have to play like an actual like hour, and then you can unlock a crate, and then you can get something good. But when it first came out, it was like you play to level up, but then it's like you go and you put your money into the crates, and it would be like, cool, now you can be a champion faster, you can get your grenades back faster, everything recharges faster, and people would do that. They would put so much money into the game to
Yeah.
be able to unlock
To
those things to
upgrade
put
those,
on.
yeah.
Yeah, and it was like so ridiculous because you have people that are just starting, and they would get killed by somebody, and their grenade would be like a level 4 grenade that was an impact grenade that does so much damage, that recharges so fast, and I agree with Devs. It was
I
extremely ridiculous.
I think the only yes, I can agree to like grenades being that strong, but on top of that, the heroes are the actual villains. You know,
Now
all of
those
your
were a problem because
those
you could
those are
level.
still a problem.
No,
Like
no.
I can,
See, the
bro,
thing
I
is
can.
that if you can
Dooku chokes me
upgrade.
for 2 seconds and I'm dead.
Yeah, but that's the
Yeah.
thing. That's the thing. When it comes to games like that, there's always a meta. You know what I mean? And it all comes to grinding the character out. Like
Yeah.
if you want to level up and get good cards with certain characters, I mean, hey, go do it. You know what I mean? But Unless you're playing with the one guy who literally doesn't die on like Obi-Wan or something like that. You know what I mean?
Dude, and it happens literally. I've been in games to where the hero or villains just don't die because they're so OP. But
I mean, I don't know. I wasn't super huge into Star Wars Battlefront 2 when it first dropped.
I think it's a lot better now. I'm not sure if you'd want to check it out, but I
Oh no, I have it.
personally-
I have it on my computer and I've played
Yeah.
it. And I don't know
think-
what it's called. I think it's Galactic Conquest or something like that.
Yep.
And I played Camino, and I was like, huh, like the game did not end. Like I literally played an hour and a half of probably Camino, where it's like you start off in the ship, you push them back, and then they can either
those
push,
are fun.
like the tug of war match. Yeah, it was literally
those are
like
fun.
boom, we can go down to Camino, we take the thing, they take off in their jet, or we take off in our jet, and it was literally just tug of war stuff. And I was loving it. I found it super fun. I would switch all of my classes, and sadly I didn't get a champion because everybody was like hovering over the championship.
Oh, dude,
And I was like,
I mean,
damn.
that's legit how it is too. They're like,
No, listen, it is better than what Battlefront 1's system was. Someone would just literally sit near the champion coin and just camp it. And if you honestly, I remember one time I was playing and I was trying, I seen the coin. It was open, you know what I mean? And I was fighting against like 3 other guys. Like my whole squad literally let me die because I was the one closest to the coin, just for them to go grab the coin. And then I get messaged. He was like, "Oh, my bad. I just wanted to be the I just wanted to be."
You should have fought him in real life.
yeah, that's legit how it is. I've been in a few games like that where, like me and Jason play every once in a while, and we're running it, and then Yoda will pop up, and it's like you're just like spamming the A button, and you're like, come on, can I get lucky? And then you don't get lucky, and you're like, kidding me, dude? Like who else is literally waiting by for this? I just think it's nuts.
Yep. All right, so we're gonna end the stream here in about 8 minutes, but within those 8 minutes, we're gonna turn the time over and talk with chat. So if chat has any questions for us, right?
Should one be
practical? Oh, okay. If you guys have any, here's something that I'm gonna open up to you guys. If you follow us on Twitter on the Level Podcast, and you guys have any topic questions for us that we want to discuss on the stream on the podcast, go ahead and hit us up on Twitter, and yeah, send us those questions that you guys have, and we'll definitely discuss it next podcast. But now it's your guys' time. If you guys want us to talk about anything, or if you guys have any questions for us, you guys can go ahead and let us know. So should 1v1 be in real life? Absolutely.
Yes.
I have a petition that I want to send out soon. It's called Only Hands, where people track down child predators and they get them.
That's wild, but okay.
And then I'm also thinking of doing another one called Alien versus Predator, where if you want to gain United States citizenship, you catch predators. That's it. Hi, Seth. How are you?
Hi, Seth.
How you doing today, boss?
Yes, sir. How are you?
Hey, Seth.
Hey, going back to Trips question earlier, he said, are we going to have any guests on the show? Yes, we do plan to have guests on the show. We're definitely going to talk to our boss man, the CEO of Player1NE Gaming, kind of get his stance on the gaming league. But we're also going to, go out and, try to hopefully hit up some other, maybe big names within our gaming league, get their take on stuff. But we're really open to guests. It's just all about finding the right guest for our show.
I hear you. What if the alien is a predator? Well, then they get deported. So easy. And then whoever deports them levels up.
Levels up. What is this?
It's like a promotion. I'm telling you, man.
There's going to be an app on your phone.
Yep.
Oh, boy.
The non-gaming gamer. I'm a fangirl. A fangirl of who? That's the real question.
Oh, hey, fangirl. This guy right here. He
Be a
mentioned last.
simp.
Yeah, this one right here. He literally said he has the lowest of the low standards. So if you want to hit him up, go follow him on his, socials. Hook
Yeah,
him up.
what's
Hook
up?
him up.
Say less. Drop a link in the chat. I'll
I
hit you
don't
up.
have your links, man.
I'll hit you up.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. I don't know if they're able to post links. I don't know if we have Nightbot enabled.
I don't know either.
He
Yeah,
writes
he
great
writes
poetry.
great poetry.
I am good at poetry.
I think I'm about to be sick. I remember those days.
What?
Well, come on, let's hear good poetry coming out of you. Come on.
Yeah, come on, man. We got to hear this. Get off your phone. We can see that reflection.
What?
Come on, good.
Hey, thanks, Trip. I appreciate you.
Come on, let's hear a haiku or something.
Hey, I got one for you. This is what I said on Valentine's Day to my special someone. Roses are red, violets are blue. How did I get so lucky with you?
All right, everyone, that was a great show.
Yeah.
He's looking like a snack. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Damn,
Oh,
not you.
Ouch.
Not you.
Ouch.
I had to look over at my wife. Yeah, I had to look over at my wife.
Trips, I
Oh
love
my
you, bro. You're my
gosh.
favorite. I'm following you right now, bro.
Oh man,
I'm following you just because of that comment alone.
That's what my sisters used to call me back in the day.
Trips, I love you. Following you. Hold on.
Ham dog. That's exactly
dog.
it. If you follow me on my Twitch, everybody that is a follower of mine is called
I
a
love
hammy.
Ham dog?
No,
What?
hammy.
All right.
Miracle is definitely a virgin.
Shit.
Oh
that
my
was
gosh.
It'd be
You
like
said
that
bars.
sometimes. It'd be like
Come on, Bugatti. We all know white people can't rap. Come on now.
Trip.
Oh my. Oh boy.
Oh
Trip.
my gosh.
Trip
dog.
31. I cannot find you on Twitch. I'm so sad.
Can't find him on Twitch or on social.
Well, his comment came through Twitch.
Yeah.
Trip, he streams Fortnite. That's it. That's all there is on his Twitch.
Hey, what Trip probably won. You know what I'm saying? Likes Fortnite.
Yeah, it probably dominates the kids, man.
Hey, gotta do what you gotta do.
What about Eminem though? What about Eminem? That's a really hot coffee pot. Does the CEO have anything for us? Greatest rapper alive.
I don't know.
I don't know, man.
I'd probably say myself.
Oh gosh. Yeah, y'all suck. Yeah, that's true. Thanks, boss. We appreciate you.
I will stream ham naked. Interesting. I won't be tuning in.
Oh no.
Just not something I'm interested in. Sack Attack, yeah, that's me. I go by many aliases. I go by many of aliases.
Whenever he streams and he teabags somebody, he's like, "Oh, it's a Sack Attack." He just runs away.
Oh, these guys.
Hey, you know what? He looks like Ice JJ Fish. So just get that in your memory.
Oh, really?
Who are we talking about?
Oh.
Yeah.
Just think about it. Dev
You
looks
look like
Ice
a bootleg
JJ
Logic.
Fish. A bootleg Logic? You know what? So be it. At least Logic has talent.
You don't.
Damn.
And I look like Fat Bastard from Awesome Powers. There we go. We all come from somewhere good.
Something like
somewhere
that.
Good. Potentially. Hey, I love you guys.
Same.
Oh yeah,
same.
we love you guys. We absolutely do. Love.
Nobody's ever had a Sack Attack. Not me.
Bars. This is bars right here.
What hair color next, Miracle? How do you even know I had a different hair color? Who are you? Do you know me in real life?
No.
Yeah, I went through a bad breakup, guys. That's where my low standards come from. So I went black right
He's
now.
ready to move on so fast.
Yep. But who knows? Maybe next is gonna be red, maybe blonde, maybe some streaks. Get back out there.
Well, on that note, guys, it looks like it's about that time. I appreciate everyone for being here today. I appreciate the chat for being interactive as well. Thank you, Miracle. Thank you, Herc. Thank you, Boss Man, for giving us free tips.
Oh.
Yusuka.
Again, everyone, I don't see anyone with merch on, but you can get one of
sad
these
face.
bad boys.
I have my hat over there too, but yeah, definitely go hit up the store.
Yeah, definitely look us up on Player1NE Apparel. You can definitely check out the catalog of clothing. Me personally, I love it. Check out on Instagram at On The Level. Well, not On The Level, but The Level Podcast. Also check us out Twitter, Instagram, soon to be Snapchat and TikTok. Each one of us has our own Twitch and Instagram page. That way you can come and follow us. You can come and interact with us. If you guys have anything you guys want to provide for us, let us know. We'll talk amongst ourselves about it and see if we implement it. And again, thank you all for tuning in. Also, one last thing, I said in our last podcast that there's most likely going to be two shows a week. So we're still on the works on that. Technically, this is our second show this week. So
Yeah.
we'll see.
But hey, we love you guys.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming out. I think you have to do the down arrow next time. It went up and
I'm on Twitch. Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay. Okay.